morning, everybody. Welcome to sunny Manchester for a change. It's a pleasure to be here with you today in Manchester. As Natasha said, I'm Jo Lumb. I'm the Customer Success Team Leader at reed.co.uk. And today I'm going to be speaking to you about how your benefits offering, specifically financial benefits, can impact your attraction strategies. I'll also be sharing information on the specific demographic groups that are influenced by those different benefit packages. So benefits are no longer just an optional add-on to a job description. In today's world of rising costs and economic uncertainty, they have become essential for job seekers who are looking for a new opportunity. If you want to attract a diverse range of candidates to your organisation, it's crucial to consider how the language and benefits you offer can impact their decision to apply for one of your roles. But with so many different demographics to consider, it can be hard to know what benefits will be most valued by each group. So during this session, I'll provide you with valuable insights on the benefits that are most important to different groups of job seekers. And with this knowledge, you can tailor your job ads to attract a wider range of candidates and therefore build a more diverse and inclusive team. So the findings we're going to share today are informed by a recent survey that we conducted of over 2,000 active and passive job seekers and also 250 UK hiring managers. So over the next 30 minutes, I'm going to be covering the UK jobs market update, what do job seekers really want, workplace benefits and their impact on diversity, the role of flexibility, and some key takeaways at the end. So let's kick things off by diving into what's happening in the UK jobs market and economy and how this is impacting the workforce. The cost of living, as we all know, is rising faster than wages in the UK, making it difficult for households to maintain their standard of living. A national living wage increase was introduced by the government on the 1st of April, which means that 1.6 million low-paid workers received a pay rise jumping from £9.50 per hour to £10.42. However, with many employers already paying an increased living wage, workers are still sceptical whether this change will help much. So for many job seekers, salary and increasing their pay is a top priority, especially when considering the costs of mortgages and childcare. But the economic uncertainty has also led to a greater focus on job security, and that's causing some workers to stay put rather than explore new opportunities. Research shared at this year's National Women's Conference revealed some alarming facts about the financial crisis, with women being amongst the worst affected. Shockingly, women hold a staggering 69% of low-paid and insecure jobs. During the conference, Mary Revel from Unison Northern Ireland said, as you can see there, across the UK, households of all shapes and sizes are being destroyed by rising living costs. Its impact on women and their families is clear. Rising prices are eating into incomes and reducing families' ability to spend. So while richer families saved money during the pandemic, the poorest have fallen further into debt and have no cushion to cope with rising prices. The research also highlighted that women from Black, Asian and ethnic minority groups are more likely to earn less. Our own research found that women are 10 percentage points more likely to leave their jobs due to low pay compared to men. And a staggering 64% of women say that salary is the most important factor when deciding to accept a job offer. That's 9 percentage points higher than men. Unlike previous recessions, this crisis has caused a fall in real pay, leaving many people with no choice but to work harder and for longer hours. Some are even taking on second jobs to make ends meet, with mental health taking a toll. But not everybody is in the market for a new job. Recent research from a consumer insight brand study has shown that there's been a decline in active job seekers, but an increase in passive job seekers who are open to hearing about new opportunities. This shift poses a challenge for recruiters in a candidate-led market and where key skills are in short supply. Despite 56% of respondents reporting that they aren't considering leaving their current job in the next 12 months, and that's due to being happy in their current role, recruiters can still attract candidates by presenting better opportunities that align with their goals and provide a better work-life balance. As we all know, recruiters are struggling and facing a challenging time filling open roles, with almost half reporting increased difficulty in filling their open roles since the start of the financial crisis. The main reasons for this include candidates receiving better offers elsewhere, not receiving relevant applications from candidates that match the hiring requirements, a lack of interest in the sector, and not being able to afford candidates' salary expectations. But with more passive job seekers in the market, employers need to work much harder and smarter to be able to attract the talent that they need. They also need to consider what different job seekers are attracted to in order to diversify their talent pool. So what factors motivate candidates to move jobs and hit that apply now button? What do job seekers really want? So as we know, the pandemic changed the way people value work in several ways. With remote work becoming more common, many people have reassessed their priorities and the role work plays in their lives. But I'm not just talking about our new remote working patterns. Some have come to appreciate the flexibility and work-life balance that comes with remote work, while others have struggled with the lack of separation between work and home life. Additionally, the pandemic highlighted the importance of job security and the need for benefits such as private healthcare. According to Gartner's study on how the workplace will change over the next decade, they predict that employees' priorities are going to shift even further, with many people wanting to make a meaningful impact on society earlier on in their lives instead of waiting until retirement. As a result, job seekers are actively seeking companies that offer such opportunities. However, the current situations and hardships that people find themselves in can also change the motivations to move roles. Although choosing to leave a job and look elsewhere is a personal decision, which is influenced by many different factors, our research found that the main reason people are not looking for a job right now is because they are happy in their current role. 64% have said they're happy in their current role. This was followed by people valuing the job security they have and the benefits that they receive. It's no surprise that people want to find personal value and purpose in their work, but financial stability and work-life balance is just as important. Being able to financially support yourself and have a good work-life balance also plays into what it means to love your job and ultimately love Mondays. Although not all employers can offer pay rises, workers expect their employers to support them through tough times. So in today's world, it's important for companies to understand what their employees want and need from their workplace. When it comes to women in the workforce, feeling valued, respected and supported is crucial. We asked workers what factors would make most want to leave a role, and the answers aren't surprising. The top reason workers leave their job is due to low pay, followed by an insufficient work-life balance, and then not feeling valued, respected, or supported in their role. We found that women are 15 percentage points more likely than men to leave a job because they don't feel valued, respected, or supported in the workplace. And as you can see behind me, that's 44% women compared to 29% of men. In addition, 40% of women would leave a role due to a toxic workplace culture. This was 9 percentage points higher than men. While pay is still the top reason for leaving a job, it's clear that workplace culture and support play a significant role in retaining female talent. On the other hand, men are more likely to leave their jobs due to an insufficient work-life balance. Employers who prioritise creating a supportive, inclusive work environment for all employees can not only retain their female talent, but also improve the overall workplace culture and attract top talent. Interestingly, when looking for a new job, candidates between the ages of 35 to 44 actually prioritise job security over a work-life balance and flexible working hours over salary. So 38% only prioritise salary. This age group was the only group that did not pick salary and compensation as their top motivator. This could be due to the fact that people within this age group are at a stage in their lives where they have significant responsibilities, so such as supporting their family or paying their mortgage, making job security for them absolutely vital. Job security provides a sense of stability and assurance that they will be able to meet their financial obligations, even if it means sacrificing the potential for higher earnings. Additionally, this age group may have already achieved a certain level of income and may not feel the need to prioritise salary as much as they did earlier on in their careers. They may be more concerned with having a steady income and benefits to support the families rather than taking on the risks associated with a higher paying job that may not be as secure. So as the cost of living crisis persists, workers have come to expect more support from employers. In fact, 27% of respondents reported that their employers had introduced additional financial support and benefits during this difficult time, and the results were overwhelmingly positive. Financial benefits are becoming increasingly important to candidates, with nearly a quarter stating that insufficient financial benefits could drive them to leave their current role. A financial benefit is any form of compensation or advantage that helps to alleviate the financial burden or stress experienced by employees. This can include various perks, incentives, or rewards provided by the employers to their workers. And these can range from free food and drink in the office to financial well-being webinars or workshops and performance-related bonuses. Overall, the aim of financial benefits is to improve the financial well-being of employees and to help them manage their finances more effectively. The impact of these benefits is significant, with more than half of respondents feeling valued by their employer, 41% feeling more secure about their financial well-being, and 34% feeling supported by their employers. So considering these results, we look at what components can help you to attract diverse talent to your organisation through the times of financial uncertainty, and why benefits, especially financial benefits, are becoming even more important to job seekers. Employee benefits are a crucial factor in attracting and retaining talent, as they are often used to supplement salaries and provide additional incentives for employees to stay with a company. What's interesting is that 36% of workers claim that they would leave their current job due to receiving insufficient benefits. This highlights the importance of employee benefits in the workplace. And of these respondents, 23% said that they would leave due to a poor financial benefit offering, and 13% due to other non-financial benefits. Insufficient employee benefits can lower morale and motivation and impact in productivity and therefore business performance. Employers may struggle to retain top talent and compete with other businesses without competitive benefits. And it's not just the employees that benefit from the introduction of financial benefits. Employers have reported seeing the perks too. Since introducing financial benefits, employers have witnessed increased employee engagement, as shown behind me, 39%, 36% reduced sickness, and a decrease in absenteeism, as well as an improved retention rate. Given how successful financial benefits can be for your retention and attraction strategies, it's definitely worth investigating what your business can offer and how you promote these types of perks through your job ads. So as mentioned earlier, candidates are definitely seeking additional support, and financial benefits can be a key factor when trying to attract a more diverse talent pool. Overall, 69% of people said that they would only apply or are more likely to apply for a job if financial benefits are listed on the job ad. Not including financial benefits in your job ad could potentially limit the number of diverse applicants, particularly during times of financial uncertainty. It's worth noting that the inclusion of financial benefits on a job ad is particularly important to disabled, 25 to 34-year-olds and Asian candidates. Private healthcare is becoming increasingly sought after, and offering this perk can make all of the difference. Our research shows that private healthcare is the second most enticing word on a job advert, just behind flexible working hours. With less than 1 in 5 employees currently receiving this benefit, offering it can help set you apart from your competition. Not only does private healthcare alleviate the financial burden of healthcare costs, some packages also include free eye tests, dentist and hygienist checkups, and prescriptions. It also provides peace of mind by covering employees' families and in some cases households, offering immediate assistance for health concerns. Private healthcare has many perks, but can be expensive if somebody opts to do it personally. So having it as a workplace benefit will lure in talent for you. But that's not all. Offering private healthcare as a workplace benefit also provides incentives for a healthier lifestyle and ensures that any unwell employees are treated quickly and able to return to work in a timely manner. So it's clear that private healthcare is a win-win for both employers and employees. In a world where recruiters are struggling to fill roles, many have had to adapt by changing their skills and experience that they require candidates to have. More employers are having to invest in upskilling, developing, and hiring internally. Career development and training are becoming increasingly important for job seekers, as demonstrated by the fact that many candidates want opportunities to grow and upskill over salary and compensation. This is particularly true for 18 to 34-year-olds, Black, LGBTQ+, and disabled candidates, compared to the total responses, as you can see the stats behind me. This shows that younger people and minority groups prioritise career progression when looking for a job. With recruiters struggling to fill roles due to skills gap, investing in career development and training can be an effective way to attract and retain top talent. So the pandemic acted as a catalyst for widespread flexible working, and it's a perk that's proved to be very popular with job seekers actively looking for opportunities that offer flexible working. Having the trust and autonomy to manage their own schedule and balance work with personal commitments is something that employees value and in some cases expect from employers. But how important is it? And what working arrangements do your employees really want? So following the pandemic, as we all seen, we saw a real uplift in candidates valuing benefits that support work-life balance. People didn't have to get up at the crack of dawn. They didn't have to endure a busy rush hour on public transport or jam-packed roads and motorways, or devote the weekends to catching up on chores and cleaning. People reconnected with their hobbies and found fulfillment in life outside of work. And the bottom line is people aren't willing to give that up now. Workers want balance and to have the best of both worlds. In fact, a healthy work-life balance is now the second most important priority for job seekers, so 39%, after salary, which is still 51%. When asked what factors would sway their decision to accept a job offer last year, 30% of candidates mentioned flexible working options. This percentage has now grown to 42%, indicating that balance and flexibility are increasingly significant to people. This trend is especially true for older workers who prioritise their life outside of work, and also women who are juggling multiple responsibilities, all making flexibility a higher priority. Further exemplifying people's desire for flexibility and balance in their lives, we asked people what would actually make them change jobs for a lower salary. Interestingly, 1/3 of Black, Asian and mixed ethnicity candidates said they would be willing to take a pay cut in exchange for more flexibility. 33% said that, indicating how important flexibility is to this demographic. When we asked about the specific benefit that would entice candidates to take a lower salary, a 4-day working week emerged as the top choice. And in fact, 35 to 44-year-olds were most interested in that idea. I'm sure you're all aware of the 4-day working week pilot, which is continuing to receive positive reports. So while a 4-day working week certainly sounds appealing, in some cases it could be a blessing in disguise, as it doesn't always promote a healthy work-life balance. Some workers might find it beneficial and rewarding. Others may work longer hours to fit in 5 days, or additionally, even work an unofficial 5th day. Of course, in certain sectors, it doesn't work for everyone. Overall, flexible working took a new shape during the pandemic as everybody was forced to work in that manner. Although the pandemic led to a rise in remote and dynamic working policies, our research found that workers still value the traditional office environment. Despite the desire for flexible working arrangements, the most popular answer to how often employees want to be in the office was fully in the office, 24%. This was especially true for workers over the age of 45, who may be more accustomed to the traditional in-office work culture. However, hybrid working was still popular, with a total of 42% of workers say that they prefer this type of working arrangement. Millennial and Gen Z workers are looking for hybrid opportunities, with 18 to 34-year-olds favouring 1 to 2 days in the workplace, so 24% of those said that, and 35 to 44-year-olds preferring 3 to 4 days in the office, 33% on that stat. And looking at it by region too, Londoners favour hybrid working, with over a quarter of workers choosing 1 to 2 days a week in the workplace as their preferred arrangement. Those based in the West Midlands also preferred spending 1 to 2 days in the office. So we've covered a lot today, but I've identified 3 main takeaways from this session for you. Promote and sell your company values. Nowadays, people want to work for companies that align with their values. They want to work somewhere where they can make a difference and feel as though their work has a meaningful impact. Not only do people want to feel valued and supported at work, but they also want to find a job they genuinely enjoy. Highlight how employees can make an impact. Perhaps that's through company-wide philanthropic efforts, inclusion groups, or a meaningful company mission. Highlight your benefits in the job advert, and this is something that we advocate a lot. Whilst we've seen that financial benefits can help to attract diverse candidates, it just doesn't stop there. A benefits package that includes items such as parental leave, employee resource groups, or diversity training can signal to potential candidates that your company values diversity and inclusion. Offering attractive benefits can improve employee retention, which can promote diversity as a more diverse workforce can be maintained over time. And flexibility. Offering flexible work arrangement opens the door to employment for so many people. Remote working, hybrid working, and flexible hours all help to make work accessible for everyone and to attract a more diverse talent pool. Thank you for listening to me today. We have got questions, any coming through on the Slido. But if anybody has got any further questions that they think of during the day, you can find myself and the team at stand 1. We are giving away vouchers and also have our latest white paper, so attracting diverse talent and how to positively impact your hiring strategy. So we've got copies on the stand 1 for you to take away. We do value your input and your feedback. It's incredibly valuable and will help us to continue to provide the best possible experience. Thank you, everybody.